episode 7, when they go to check in on Norm, they find him cuddled up next to her decayed corpse and reading her Lord Byron's The First Kiss of Love. And he's crying. The stench is unbearable, but less unbearable than the brutal truth of the moment. My point is, I did not get to finish watching Cheers because you're behind on your credit card payments. I need you to deal with that. Also, you're wasting water standing in the shower for so long. Stop brooding, or I will run one of my jagged yellow fingernails along the back of your neck. Your father used to brood all the time. Drove your mother crazy. He had a lot of stress and would come home crying. He would sit in his car, parked along the curb a block away, just breathing and sobbing and breathing some more, until his eyes and cheeks were clear of their red lines. Your mother thought he had depression. He did not. It's dangerous to do that to people, you know. Diagnose them with a mental health condition if you're not a doctor. I secretly live in everyone's home, and I have seen people coping and not coping with depression. Your father, Donald, did not have depression. I need to eat more of this stuff. He had a difficult time coming to terms with his cancer, and eventually his body gave out. Lots of men in your family died young, but your father comparatively lived a long life. He got to see his 45th birthday. He got to raise a son. When you were little, he called you big man. And then when you grew up, and you certainly grew up, 6'3", a quarter foot taller than your own dad. By the age of 15, he called you little guy. He loved you and cared for you like the father he never had. Your paternal grandfather Jacob died when your dad was only 7 years old. But Jacob had been in a coma for 4 years before that, after the hunting accident that ripped away nearly half of his skull. Jesus Christ. He was carrying his shotgun carelessly. He tripped and the gun went off, as did a good portion of his head. Jesus. The spray of blood really was beautiful, but I suspect you wouldn't have appreciated it then either. People so rarely take the time to appreciate what is around them. Donald wanted you to have a loving father, someone to teach you to ride a bike, to read, and to respect others, to be creative. You were terrible at guitar. To be fair, so was your father. But the important thing was that it was something you could be terrible at together. And you've always loved music, even if you can't play a single instrument. Donald was a good, giving father. He loved you. Having a father who loves you is important. I know this well. You're watching your diet, and this is good. I want you to be healthy. And you are. I took some of your blood the other night while you were sleeping. Sorry, I couldn't find a syringe and ended up using a knife from Rome that I've carried with me for a very long time. I took your blood I took your blood to the Night Vale General Hospital and surreptitiously replaced Harrison Kip's sample. Your blood work came back perfect. Apparently, this was good news for Harrison, too. He and his doctor were so amazed that his extraordinarily high hemoglobin count came back normal for once. Your father's early death haunts you. I'm sure that's normal. And I'm glad you are health conscious because of it. Your father's body was filled with so many artificial chemicals and carcinogens over the years, his cancer, and there were a product of personal choices, not genetics. I'm old. I'm older than you can imagine. I just lost my spot. Okay. I'm older than you can imagine. Probably older than I can imagine. And I have met nearly everyone in your family tree, going back well over a century. There's very little cancer there, rest assured. Of course, you can't hear or see me, and I'm fine with that, because I prefer you stay on your health plan. But really, please work on your finances. Pay that credit card bill. I want you to take care of yourself because I think you're a nice man, Craig. I know you. I've known you your whole life, and you have a beautiful heart. You care so much for your friends, your family, and even the people less fortunate than you. You had only $300 in your account last Christmas, and yet you still donated $200 to Doctors Without Borders. It's hard to not like you, Craig. I want to help you live a good life, raise a good family, to teach your future son to love and respect his children. It's what your father would have wanted, what all fathers should want. But please, the water in the shower is starting to run cold. And anyway, the fire truck's just arrived about the pile of burning shoes. Hurry and dry off so you can see the art I made for you. Craig, I'm not going anywhere. You are part of my story. A story that started more than 200 years ago on an estate by the sea. It is a long story, but don't worry. We have so much time still left. Where's my bookmark? Oh, look at my cute little bookmark. It's got monsters on it. Reading books. Anyways, that was the end of chapter 1. So we are going to end this here after I get this bite of food. So good. But anyways, we're going to end this here. Happy second day of vlogoween. Happy second day of Halloween. If you could, please smash that like button so I know you like these videos. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Turn on your notification bell so you never miss another video. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. Love you.